Hey there, Wordle fans! Welcome back to our daily chat where we break down this super popular word puzzle. Are your brains and fingers ready for today's challenge? Wordle is simple, but it always makes us think hard and sometimes even get a little frustrated, right? Today we're going to talk about Wordle hash 1516, so make sure you're ready for some spoilers. Before we jump into today's puzzle, a quick spoiler warning. We're going to talk about the answer in detail. So if you're the type of player who likes to challenge yourself without any help, now's a good time to hit pause and try to solve today's Wordle first. We don't want to ruin that fun for you. If you haven't played Wordle hash 1516 yet, go play it first. Solving it on your own is half the fun. There's a special feeling when you guess the word with just a few clues, especially if you can get it in 3 or even 2 tries. It feels like winning a small lottery every morning, doesn't it? This space is for those who want hints, tips, or a step-by-step explanation of today's word. Maybe you're stuck on your 4th guess, or you want to know how other people solved this puzzle. Here, we'll talk about different ways to play, from picking a good first word to looking at the letters you've already used. We'll start with some gentle hints, then we'll go through how I solved it. I'll share tips on how to pick a starting word that can narrow down the choices, and how to read the colors on the Wordle grid to make the most of each guess. Don't worry. Everything will be explained clearly and will be easy to follow, even for beginners. Ready to dive in? Let's break down what makes today's Wordle special. Every day brings a new challenge, and today is just as exciting. Have you guessed the right word yet? Or are you still looking for the perfect letter combination? Together, we'll go through the best strategies and solutions for Wordle hash 1516. Grab your coffee, and let's get started. Last warning, beware of spoilers. After this, we'll get into the main discussion, so make sure you're ready. Take notes if you need to, and let's enjoy solving today's Wordle together. Let's start this word adventure. New to Wordle? Welcome! Here, you'll find a world of word puzzles that are simple yet incredibly addictive. Wordle isn't just a game, it's a daily experience that brings people together from all over the world. Every morning, millions of players look forward to a new challenge, ready to sharpen their minds and guess today's secret word. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner just starting out or already a loyal fan, Wordle always offers the same thrill, curiosity, excitement, and satisfaction when you successfully guess the word correctly. Every day, millions of people work on the same 5-letter puzzle, connecting us all in a daily ritual. From students to professionals, from teenagers to seniors, everyone comes together in one passionate global community. Wordle has become part of many people's morning routines, often becoming a hot topic of conversation at the office, school, or on social media. There are no age, background, or language limits. Everyone can participate and experience the same challenge. The beauty of this game is its simplicity. No ads, no distractions, just you, the squares, and your intelligence. There's no time pressure, no fancy prizes, just the personal satisfaction of conquering the puzzle. Wordle encourages you to think creatively, try different word combinations, and learn from every guess. Every square that changes color is a clue. Every attempt is a step towards victory. Sharing green, yellow, and gray squares has become its own language. Just by looking at the color pattern, fellow players can immediately understand the struggle and strategy used. Social media is also filled with Wordle results, creating a sense of togetherness and mutual support among players. Every square is a story, every color is an emotion, from hope, surprise, to satisfaction. Wordle is more than just a game, it's a celebration of language and community. Every guess is an opportunity to learn new words, expand your vocabulary, and share joy with friends or family. Many people make Wordle a moment of togetherness, helping each other find answers, or just laughing together when they guess wrong. This is the power of Wordle, building bridges between people through words. Whether you're a veteran or a newcomer, we're glad you're here. The Wordle community is always open to anyone who wants to try, learn, and share experiences. It's never too late to start, and nothing is too hard to try. Every day is a new opportunity to challenge yourself and enjoy the process. Let's enjoy today's puzzle together. Get your mind ready, invite your friends, and feel the thrill of the word hunt. Happy Wordle playing, and may today be full of green squares. Wordle is super easy. You guess a secret 5-letter word in 6 tries. Each guess gives you color hints. Green means the letter and its spot are just right, yellow means the letter is in the word but in the wrong spot, and gray means the letter isn't in the word at all. Use these hints to make your next guess even better. Start with a word that has lots of common letters like crane or adieu. Get rid of letters, mix up the possibilities, and crack the code. The best feeling? Seeing all 5 tiles turn green, ready to play? Let's get to the hints. Need a little push for today's Wordle? Hint 1. This word has 2 different vowels. Hint 2. It describes part of a tool. Think of a handle. Hint 3. This word starts with H. Hint 4. This word contains L. Placement is key. Put these clues together and you're close to the answer. Here's how I tackled today's puzzle. My go-to starting word, crane, gave me a yellow E and ruled out C, R, A, and N. That's a lot of info. No common letters, but E is in the word, just not at the end. Time to test new vowels and consonants and reposition that E. I needed a guess that avoided the grayed out letters and tried E somewhere else. The deduction process was on. Next up, narrowing down the options. For my second guess, I picked hotel. New letters, E in a new spot. H turned green, E and L were yellow, and O and T were gray. Now I knew the word started with H, and it included E and L, but not in the 4th or 5th spots. No C, R, A, N, O, or T. The structure was H underscore with E and L to place. Time to think of words that fit. The answer was getting closer. With H at the start, I began to guess possible words. Every time I play Wordle, I feel like a detective gathering clues. This first letter, H, was an important starting point, a base to build the solution. I imagined different words starting with H, trying to remember words I'd seen before, both common and rare. E and L somewhere in the mix, adding their own challenge. I started scanning my memory, looking for words that had both these letters. I wrote down some possibilities on paper, trying to rearrange the letters in different ways. Each time I found a new possibility, I felt closer to the answer, even though there was still some doubt. And some letters were ruled out, narrowing my choices. I crossed out letters that were definitely wrong, and that made the search more focused. It felt like clearing away dead ends one by one, until only a few possible paths remained. I imagined H at the beginning, then tried to put E and L in different spots. I wrote down some words in my head like hello, helix, or Helen, but not all of them fit the clues. E. I knew this letter had to be there, but where was it? I tried to guess. Was it in the middle, at the end, or between other letters? This process made me even more curious. I thought about the possible combinations. What about helve? This word suddenly popped into my head, maybe because I'd seen it in a dictionary or while reading an article about tools. I started to check if this word made sense with the clues. Helve means the handle of a tool. It fit the clues. I felt a little proud that I could remember this unusual word. I imagined the handle of a hammer or an axe, and the word helve really fit that part. I hadn't tried V yet, but it made sense. The letter V is rarely used, but sometimes it's the unusual letters that are key. I hesitated for a moment, but finally decided to try it. I typed helve and pressed enter. All green. The answer was helve. A feeling of relief and satisfaction came over me, as if I had just solved a big mystery. The moment all the boxes turn green is one of the most fun things about playing Wordle. It's not a word I use every day, and most people probably don't hear it often either. But that's what makes this game interesting. Wordle often introduces us to new and unusual words, but that's what makes Wordle fun. Every day, there's a new challenge, and sometimes we have to think outside the box. I like how this game can be a topic of conversation with friends, exchanging guesses, and celebrating wins together. Sometimes the solution is a bit unusual. Rare words can be the answer, and that makes me even more curious to keep playing. I wonder, what word will appear tomorrow? This puzzle rewards careful thinking and a good vocabulary. Each step is an exercise in critical thinking, and I feel my language skills keep getting better. I also started looking up words in the dictionary more often, searching for new words I'd never heard before. A satisfying solve in just 3 guesses. It felt like getting a small gift in the middle of my daily routine. Wordle isn't just a game, but also a fun and challenging learning experience. Imagine the group chat this morning. Alex, did you play Wordle yet? Helve threw me for a loop. Ben, me too. Got it in 4 guesses. When was the last time you used helve in a sentence? Alex, never. Only knew it from crosswords. Ben, it's those strange words that make it interesting. Alex, Agreed. Now what do we do until tomorrow's puzzle? Ben, count the hours. Today's Wordle was a classic, all about logic, not just luck. Starting with crane and narrowing it down to helve was a really satisfying journey. Each guess gave us important clues, and the unusual answer made it memorable. These are the kinds of puzzles that make our vocabulary bigger and keep us coming back for more. Did you solve it? What was your path? Share your strategies below. I love hearing your stories. Until tomorrow, happy puzzling.